There's a little start out on the live, a little bit of a test. Here we are, Underline Farm, Peg 23, Canal. First day of the festival. What can I say? It's going to be meat short, and then pin casters 13.5 metres and overshotted tight across if I need to. Reeds down this side, which I quite fancy, to be honest, without having to go right across the other side. So the plan is to try and keep it as short as possible today. Usual scenario on my rigs. Always do this, don't I? Show you my rigs, but that's a little 3B8, I think it is. Yeah, 3B8, and just for slapping around my peg. Didn't paint that very well, did I? But that's the pink amber flow. Absolutely gorgeous elastic for this. And then I've got exactly the same rig set up, but 22 inches, 19 inches, and 16 inches for overshotted. Basically, so lift, drop, lift, drop, lift, drop. We also have a cheeky little this is for 0.10, few 10s, a few 11s strung. Just fishing traditional style really, because I find like lately overshotted seems to spook them, so I've got to fish a slightly longer lash, cut the back shot, a bit winter style really, but might nick a few more fish doing that. Might not spook them so much, that's the plan. But we'll see how we go. I'm going to sign off for the minute because it's 36 and I need to just get a few more bits sorted. But I will come back when we start. See you in a bit. Well, here we go. Yeah, so they're spooked straight away. Tells me probably went pretty quick, they did. Reckon they heard the whistle. Right, I'm just going to take this off for a minute. And I'm trying to slap in a rig. Just here, see what happens. I did see a couple of carp below that bit of floating stuff. I don't want to waste too much time on it. I definitely saw a couple of carp there. Alright, start fishing sensibly already. I don't want to disappear up my own jacksie before I've started. What we'll do is we'll just keep that on standby, ready to pick up. I was going to shadow it up a bit. So we'll go back on our original plan of starting short. The main thing today is to not mess it up early. That's fair looked already. Trouble when you first put a bit of meat in, that happens more often, always seems to happen that. Not what we wanted, is it? We didn't really want a skin bar. Still, it's a bite, it's a fish, we're off the mark. Pardon me. That's bad hooked. In the belly. Interesting. That tells me that that's intersected the bait on the way down. Now I'm thinking now that I'm gonna feed casters there as well. That's a bit better. It's probably telling me that meat is the wrong bait today. I'm looking around. Right, look, what's happening really? I think it's depth of water. I think that's what it is. What I think I'll do is I think I might sign up for a little while just because I don't want to keep filming all day and bugging about. I'm just going to stay short for a little while and I'll come back if I do anything else. I'm going to just switch between fishing short, left and right for a little while, try and get the other swims going a little bit, see what happens. But I'll come back in a little while. Bye for now. Bear in mind I've got 3 days of this to do, so I don't want to spend the whole 3 days just filming. Need to concentrate on my fishing a bit. Alright, bye for now. Well, I've completely changed what I was doing. I've gone to the reeds to my right on my sort of deep shallow rig, so I'm not. It's basically just a strung 0.10 rig. Not overshot it or anything, it's just literally flicking it down there and lifting and dropping really, but without not overshot it, just normal rig, so I'm not trying to disturb the water, if that makes sense. Feeding across, I've had one over there, so I know that I can catch a few fish over there. So I'm just going to keep topping that up. For me, short's been no good. Got a bit of stuff from that. I feel like I was doing rubbish and I feel like I've caught up a little bit. It's just a case of trying to keep the fish coming really. Depth's not quite right. I definitely found that last one I just caught then. I put the camera back on was foul looked. I'm just literally lifting and dropping it a bit. Trying to nick a few from each line so I don't. I'll try and keep each line going as long as possible today. Definitely missing bites. It's all depends case of what's going to happen when that sun comes right out. Basically, I don't want to go tight to the reeds yet because I don't want to spook them all. I'm feeling that's where I'm going to have to be fishing most of the day. It's a bit of a lift and drop job really doing this, I think. There's fish there, done 100%. So I think I will have to change rigs, maybe put a normal dibber on. I think it might be better, but I don't want to spook them. But I'm getting signs all the time, so which is good. Getting a few swirls and all sorts now, which is what I want. Just keep them there really. Definitely missing those bites. I would have to change depth. Interesting though. Every time you come here, you learn something new. Yeah. I might even stick a little jigger on. I just don't want to. I worry with an overshotted rig that just spoofs them. Yeah. Now that one, so witchery, I'll make it words up. I now need to go on with me other shallow rigs. Good indication though, this one, of getting, seeing what depth fish are in your pack. Definitely up in the water hard and where I'm fishing. It's more the fact that it was my favourite rig. So we'll have to get another rig. Well, the guy out on the trolley is probably thinking, what an idiot. Last week we had to get his phone out, now we've got to find a top kit. Oh, come on. Much she didn't do really. want to see what I can get out of there basically. I'm going to take this bit off because I want to try and not go tight yet if I can help it. Oh, you saw that bit of excitement on the me jacking me feeding top kits. I'm going to smash the camera up before the end of the day. Well, I think today is going to be shallow and edges, end of. Everything else is just going to be pointless. Well, a bit of a nightmare, not a nightmare, catching a few. It's just difficult to know whether I'm doing any good or not, to be honest. Just getting a drink out and some more casters. Difficult to know. I don't know what I've got. Not a lot, 40-50 pound. I need to step it up, I know that much. Keep trying different things and just fishing a little tiny, little silly strung rig's been best. Keep losing the rigs. But yeah, we'll keep going. Put a bit of ground bait down. It doesn't seem to be doing any good today, to be honest. It's weird. Overshotted, you know, you go on the overshotted and you get a few and they go. Definitely spooking them is. I've just put some ground bait down my right edge, which does come up lovely. I did manage to throw a top kit in. Basically I was netting the fish. Don't know what I did, somehow let go of the top kit, slipped out of my hand. Not very good. I'm hoping to get it back. I've seen it pop up a couple of times apparently. The guy opposite me has said that he's seen it. I might try to overshot it again down there, just right, I need to be stepping up my feed a little bit now, or catch something. Need to be catching better than I am now. I will go back, have a go back down the edge in a minute, but best has been this right edge. Try a different rig down there. These are not the fish I want. Got to keep putting fish in the net. I have no idea really who's caught what, to be honest, even though that people aren't far away. I will have to go back on the deck, I think. Just to concentrate on one little line. Come here, you little bugger. You can't get your hand round them, you know. They're decent fish. Oh, great. My shot on here is gone. When I say I needed a little strung shot rig, not some decent fish to my left. Got another one on now. I don't think the ground bait's going to work today. Need a different rig for this side. Seem to be bigger fish though when I get them this side. Might be fair looks, it's a bit of a weird bite if I'm honest. And it's doing that funny little jiggly. Yeah, definitely fair looks, something in the tail I think. Yeah. It's a backwards fish. You alright?
There's just some cold water for
Thanks very much, cheers. I'll give that a go in a minute. Very nice of Tunnel Barn to supply us with a nice cold can of water. Let's hope it hasn't bugged up the edges. Well, I fed that ground bait. It's quite shallow and I would see them coming in. That was a big carp, that was. Probably just what I didn't hook it. Oh, you bugger, come on. They are buggers. I want to start another net now, I think, because I'm completely confused with what I've got in what net. So I'm going to literally start third net. Last 2 hours. Can't sort it out at all today. Cannot seem to sort it out. It is very strange. Just got to keep going really, I think. For some reason this rig just seems to have been the best one so far. Whether it'll carry on, I don't know. The edge just doesn't seem right today. I think that's the way to do it, just sit and wait a bit. When you get them on this, they're better fish. reckon I've wasted probably God knows how many minutes today doing that. That edge seems to have just disappeared. Looked, I'm afraid. A flying skimmer. Not got this right now. Getting battered by a mate boy next door, I think. Fish for the same line all day. Started off with a fish, ended up with all this. Oh no, we got a scale. Big scale. I'm not getting proper bites down here now, I'm getting weird stuff going on. Which is no good. No good at all. Right, you really got to catch some fish, and it ain't happening. Oh, good, sort of. A bit frustrating, really. Today it's flown by. It's ridiculous. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. We seem to be a little bit on the. My magnet's not sitting properly, so the camera's at a slight angle for some reason. But I'll have to do. I'll film for a little while, see how we do. Final day, peg 7. Sorry, I'm talking crap. Peg 10 new pull. Looks nice. Can be a brilliant peg. Fingers crossed that we catch a few. I hope I don't run out of bait. I've only got 5 pints of casters. So I decided I'm going to ping a pellet line to my left. I see a few fish below in there. Just a bit of a throwaway, but somewhere else to go. I've got plenty of pellets. So if I can catch on them, great. But plan is... Hello. Plan is overshotted. The reason I want to go slightly to the right, it's a little bit deeper there. Tight across is very shallow. I will ping some casters there, but we'll see. I'm hoping just the plan is to just keep feeding there. Even though the aerator's on, I think possibly a bit of movement with this weather it'll keep the fish there. I've got a fish blowing here, you see, which is why I set a rig up to fish in this little bowl here. Shallow's up on this point a lot, but we'll keep an eye on that. I will ping a few there, but I fancy catching a few on my left. There's a lot of fish I can see blowing around, so we'll see. Right, I'm just going to sign off while I get the rest of the stuff sorted out, and I'll come back soon. Bye for now. Oh, we're off. I have fed some casters. There's some casters across, I want to keep feeding them. I'm going to quick go down on this line here. I don't like these glasses. I've decided, for some reason, it ain't sitting right with me. Starting on maggot short, fed cast the line across. I'll have to cut a bolt. I'm trying to be clever throwing. I always try to be clever throwing, don't I? Let's put another section on so I can feed properly, I think. Wasting casters by throwing. Put my bloody my flickies on, do you know I'm going to get wet legs, but to be honest I don't care today. Trouble is, I've got a bit of bait management today, so this is just silver bream. I keep dropping maggots in down there, but I'm just going to have a quick go over the my pellet line. Let's put a cap on actually. That's better. Might have to put a 6mm pellet on, but she hasn't caught a little fish yet. Well, that's good start, it. Carp. A funny feeling there'd be a few carp down there, you know. Right, let's feed again. Right, try a shallow on this line because funny. See, I think there's some fish up in the water. There's my microphone's halfway down my waist. So I'm going to try a pellet on a strung shallow rig in a minute. Put another section on, possibly. Trying to see what's going on. Early days yet, not panicking yet. Well, they are the ones you want. So where are you? Right. I don't know what's going on with my things. Right. I'm going to put a 22 inch on. I'm going to feed some casters. Let that settle down a little bit because I think I might have fed too much there. See if there's anything there. At the moment, there's a sniff. I've had this the last few matches where it just Hooray. That's more like it. Right, I'm going to sign off a little bit, save the battery, come back later. Well, hello peeps. It's not very good. It's really bad. Struggling, but I think everybody's struggling, to be honest. Difficult to tell. Can't see, obviously, everywhere. Just trying to nick the odd fish down to my right, but I have not caught hardly anything across where you normally catch. I've not caught anything there. So I'm just concentrating down here now. That's all I can do. Getting a few bites down there now, so just hoping we get a good last hour. Some of the fish I've had down there have been good old, you know, a couple of 4 or 5 pound F1s, but I can hear other people starting to catch a few now as well. I've not had nothing on the overshotted rig down there at all. I think they've had enough of it. I keep saying that. I'll probably go out and in a minute catch on it, but I've just been fishing this little tiny strung. It's almost winter style maggot float. Little 0.1. Just keep flicking it out, lifting and dropping. Getting the odd swell there now, so I might get half a chance of picking up the overshotted. Don't want to spook them. It's a bit of a case of just keep feeding and just have to keep lifting and striking to just striking everything really. But they're definitely being cute. I've had a couple of fish come into my right edge, which I have favoured a bit of ground bait. It's a case of just not doing anything, just waiting. When they have it, basically. This is a smaller fish. I've had a few stockies type things, but well, it's not that bad actually. Let's just try. Just had a net right up. That means I've got a bit of a long lash, but this might be better. That might not spook so much. I'm definitely missing bites quick, so it just could be that they're shallower or deeper, of course. We're going to get a bloody bite now. Well, there you go. So it's interesting, isn't it? Straight away. I need to catch a lot of fish quickly if I'm going to do any good now. Which is quite possible, but I just get a funny feeling today. They just don't want to know. Never mind. It is what it is. About 3 different batches of casters. The 100% best ones that I had were from Lanes. Absolutely. keep the... It's a bit annoying. Just need to catch these one a bung till the end now. Go down just in case. I'm not saying it is going to be the right rig, but I caught one on it. Just haven't got the depth right. Ridiculous. Still my head in. Or is it just a case of you've got to keep just going through all the lifting and dropping and lifting and dropping and lifting and dropping until you get it right, you know? This is a great big carp, which if I get this out I'll be absolutely amazed. If I get it anywhere near the net, I don't even know if it's going to fit. I'll get one chance at this. you need. Well, what can I say? What can I say? Amber flow, pink, you name it, and it will do it. That was proof. This is where I needed a lot more casters so I could carry on feeding across. I'm going to try my 22-inch rig, I think. Horrible fitting, this is foul hooked. Yep, can tell. But we got it in. We have not caught enough fish today. By a million miles. Can't catch, can't catch. Simple as that. This is the smallest fish that's down there, I should think. This match is whiz bite today. It's just like proper whiz bite. Wet pants now as well. Got to get all these fish out now. I think it's going to be really close today. Wants to go under the platform, this one. Not that big either, but today these fish They're just noticeably coming into your peg and then disappearing again. You know what I mean? It's like, I hope he's a big boy. And it comes straight in. That's it. So, look, it's massive trouble when you go on the bottom. Oh, you fucking thing. Typical, in it now, all of a sudden, bloody fish there, isn't it? First time today, like, I feel like there's a few bloody fish there on that line. There hadn't been all day. Just stick with it now. Only 60 odd pound came off this yesterday. And I'll tell you what, be less than that today. It will be in, out, slap it about. Well, that didn't fish the plan, did it? Yeah. Yeah, I've hardly caught at all. You beat me. Hey? I caught about £10. Yeah. He's caught big carp. They caught you that end. It's difficult to say. Eh? Okay. Yeah. They came in down here for a bit, but then literally did that and then went. And it's funny, I think it's time of day, but where I was feeding that line, I've gone slightly deeper and caught a couple of fish quick at the end, big ones. But I think it's just time of day. They've not wanted to know. They've been fished for last every day for 3 days, 4 days, including Sunday. God knows, not much. No. 40, 45? You? It's just been...
Not enough to count because you actually ain't even putting enough in on that.
It's just been no good. You just let the fish, they're just not...
Come down here churning up.
Yeah.
No good, so I'll start
You know,
on the other side. Yeah, I think it's just time of the day.
Yeah, no, definitely. I've had the same, suddenly caught a few, but it's just not... I was expecting to go out.
They want to come in and feed, but they don't want...
No, you catch 3 or 4 and then they go. They kept moving.
Frustrating.
It is. Very frustrating. You're doing that. You zigzagging.
Yeah. Yeah. 20 minutes. Yeah. Okay, mega.
You got kindergarten there, haven't you?
Yeah, I have. Normally this peg's brilliant, but...
They're like an F1.
Well, I'm a bit mean, more in here than I thought. Do you want them all in?
One more skin bowl.
£78, yeah. Well, I had a result. I had £78 and not £45 like I thought. It's a big carp I had that helped. I'm packing up slowly and we'll see what happens. Well, very quickly, just wanted to say big thanks to everybody at Tunnel Barn for running the festival. It was run brilliantly as usual, and great that they brought lovely cold cans of water around to everybody on 2 of the days when it was exceptionally hot. I thought that was really nice. Thanks for all the weighing in, etc, etc. Interesting festival, fished pretty hard. First day I feel like I couldn't have done much more if I'm honest. Second day I feel like I should have won my section if I'm honest. There's only £10 in it. Didn't quite get it right at the start, which cost me. Last day got away with murder really. £78 to win the whole of Newpool, sort of unheard of really. It just fished really badly on the day, but I managed to winkle enough out, which got me 7th overall. So all in all, it was good in the end. Had to work quite hard for it, to be honest, but well worth it in the end. Anyway, sorry it's a bit knocked together a little bit quick, but thanks for watching and see you soon. Bye for now.